Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Ooh. No, that was wrong, Kim. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Ooh. Yeah. My name is Tony, and if you are new, hi, my name is Tony. Today we are doing a series I would like to call Beginners 101. Ooh. Basically I filmed this series last week and it didn't go great. So I was like, you know what, let me refilm it, part of the series. Is it a series? Oh, an episode of the series. So basically what happens in the series? In the series, I will be teaching you beginner friendly stuff, from how to do your eyebrows to how to blend your eyeshadow to how to apply lashes, to even how to blend foundation, concealer and contour on your skin. You might be wondering why I'm talking like this. I had a lot of chocolates. So without any further ado, we are gonna start the first. I'm gonna do first. You know when you want to roll and then you plan it in your head, but then what comes out of your mouth is not what you thought of in your head. Like right now, that's what just happened. So like I was saying, the first episode to this series is eyebrows. Why eyebrows? Because Aniswa, eyebrows are a girl's best friend, right? Because I feel like eyebrows are the basic thing to learn when you're doing your makeup, except for foundation, but everyone wants to know how to do eyebrows, right? And I personally am not amazing at eyebrows, but I feel like I do a basic, proportionally, accurately, outstanding, phenomenal job, you know? So why not teach you guys how to do a basically, proportionally, okay, I forgot what I said, but why not teach you guys how to do your eyebrows as well? But basically I didn't shave my eyebrows so that you'd see, and I wanted to show you guys how, wait, I'm thinking of English. Because I feel like doing your eyebrows when you have perfectly shaped eyebrows is more easier than doing your eyebrows when you don't have perfectly shaped eyebrows. But I hope that I can actually like do a good job into showing you guys how to do them. So without any further ado, baby girl, let's go back and start doing the video of today. And I'm so sorry for not uploading because I've been going through things, and that's why I'm actually singing, because you're Thana. I don't know what's going on in my mind, but let's just start, okay? But what I'm saying, if you want to put your trust in me, because I'm a very trustable person, you can continue watching this tutorial. If you don't trust me, shame on your eyebrows, baby girl. So just put a faith in a friend, and that friend is me. Let's start now. So you're gonna need an eyebrow pencil, and you're gonna need concealer. I wanted to show you guys the concealer I used as a beginner, but I'm too lazy to stand up. But I used to use the concealer from Essence. I don't know if they still do it. Actually, let me stand up so I can show you guys. Yo, and someone pagam. Go. Okay, so I used to use, as a beginner, I used to use this Essence coverage stick, and it was always in the shade matte caramel, and I loved this, guys. I loved it so hard that when it broke and it didn't twist anymore, I've still kept it, and I'll just dig inside and just use the inside. But I stopped using it because I wanted to venture out and try new things, and I found LA Girl, so I've been using LA Girl since. But I feel like these two concealers are very beginner friendly. This is the concealer from LA Girl, the Pro Concealer, and the, oh, I always hold it like that. Don't ask me where my lid is, please. The Pro Concealer in the shade Pure Beige. So now I use this, and I feel like they're both easy to use. I don't think Essence still has this. If it does, wow, I don't know. But this is what I use, and I feel like it's very beginner friendly to use. Things first, what you want to do is that you want to comb your eyebrows. This allows you to see the line you're envisioning in your head more properly. Take for instance, if my eyebrows are like this, I wouldn't really see where I'm going, right? You see, I wouldn't really see what I'm trying to do, and instead I'd probably think that the correct line to draw on is this thing going on here. But whereas if I do this like this, I see the line properly and more correctly. And now instead of that, I'm going to draw like this, and that's my eyebrow imaginary, not so imaginary line that I'm gonna use. So let's just comb them out first. See the difference? Okay, yeah, please see the difference. Actually, please, if I didn't comb them out, this would be my line. See it? See? If I comb them out, it lifts them much better, and it gives me a nicer imaginary, not so imaginary line to work with. So after that, you want to take your pencil. We're using our Essence pencil today, and I'm not so neat with doing my eyebrows, and if you want a neat person, I'm so sorry. Bob's not your uncle. I'm not even Bob. What? I just can't do it, basically. So this is a bit messy, but it comes together in the end, so stick with me, don't worry. So what I do is that I always tilt up, because I feel like when I tilt up, it gives me more vision. This is my mirror right here. When I tilt up, it gives me more vision and more of a clearer, or more of a visual space. Ooh. More of a visual space in the mirror in comparison to when I do this, because when I'm tilted like this is all I'm seeing, but when I do this, I feel like it gives me more room to see. So I tilt my head up, and you want to start here. Normally other people have eyebrow hair that starts here, not normally Shem, but that have eyebrow hairs starting here or here. But what you want to do is you want to go along with your nose bridge. That's where you want to start, right here. And then it's okay if you make mistakes, because you're gonna see that I'm gonna do a lot of mistakes, and then somehow they're gonna look like they're coming together, but they won't actually be coming together, but you'll see when we clean it up. So for now, just stick to using the bridge of your nose and starting here, and your bridge of your nose and starting here, in terms of how close they are to each other, so that it's easier when you clean up. You're gonna see what looks best and what suits best for your face. I'm just gonna make a line, and I am doing this line tilting up, and I've kind of already imagined how I want my line to look. So I'm not gonna really follow my eyebrow hairs, because you can't really see them, but I've got dispersed eyebrow hairs, so I've got some even right here. So if I were to follow my eyebrow hairs, my eyebrow would, I don't even want to talk about it. So I imagine what I want my eyebrow to look like, and then according to how well it works with my face, I'll adjust it accordingly. I think that made sense, guys. If it didn't, I'm sorry. And we're just gonna do this, and I'm still gonna tilt up. Oh no, tilting up makes it so much better for me. And you don't want to go away from the eyebrow too much, unless you have really short hair, like really thin hair, I mean, or a really thin eyebrow. You don't want to go away from your eyebrow hair, or where the majority is, a lot, because then you create a line on top, and then it gives an illusion where your eyebrow is actually thick. So you don't really want a thick eyebrow unless it complements your face, but we're working with complementing your face. Too thin, my face tends to look like I have a big ass forehead, when my eyebrows too thin, too thick, and I don't even have a forehead, and I don't even have eyelid space, but just the right amount. And also it goes according to how you prefer it. So, but personally, I think medium-sized eyebrows are the way to go. If your eyebrows are thin or short, I don't know what you call that, but you just want to go just a bit above the actual line, so that when you conceal, you can actually see, then you adjust it accordingly. If you bring it too close to your eyebrow hair, the thing is, Okay, let me show you actually. The thing is, if I bring it too close when I'm concealing and I make a mistake, it's almost game over. But if it's like just above, or yeah, just above, like with me right now, then it's easier to get the job done quicker than when it's right on your hair. So I create the line just above my eyebrow here. And also, you want to pay close attention to where it ends. You don't want it to end right here, because then it drags your face down. So you want it to lift up your face just a bit, so it would end in this angle. So I don't want to say a straight line, but from your eye to right here is where it's supposed to end. It shouldn't end directly next to your this eyelid thing, this eye thing. You see what I'm trying to say, Mos? It shouldn't end directly here. And then we're gonna fill it in. It doesn't really matter if you fill in heavy-handedly, if you can blend well afterwards, but I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna fill in heavy-handedly though, but you do want to fill in as light as possible so that you can work your way if you don't like the color, in comparison to when it's really dark, and you can't blend it properly. And some of the product actually remains on your eyebrow hair, and then it doesn't look as equal as or symmetrical as you want it to be. And I know they look horrible right now, but don't worry. This is where we take the spoolie brush and we blend the color and everything so that it looks blended and the color looks almost symmetrical, not this uneven whatever not that's going on. When you blend, you kind of want to start from the beginning actually, then you work your way this side. But if you didn't fill in or do those strokes, then you want to start in the middle and then blend in front, so that you take the pigment from this side to that side. And then when you get to the next to the tip, you don't want to blend a lot, because with the tip it's very easy to erase the tip, especially when your eyebrow naturally doesn't have a perfect tip like mine. Okay, and just like that, I'm happy with the color going on. Now it's time for me to conceal, because I know it looks wrong and weird. So it's time to conceal. So for my concealer, like I said before, I'm going to use the LA Girl. But with the LA Girl, I feel like it's easier to manage when it's on your hand just a bit. And then you use a flat angled brush to get it on. Then when it's literally like this. And shout out to the girls who can actually just do this to conceal, because wow, you are a wizard. I can't do that. So when you conceal, you want to take it, and it's on your hand. So you want to take some, put it on the brush, and then go to a separate part without the concealer on your hand and put some as well there from the brush. This basically removes the excess amount of concealer so that it's easier to get shape and then start concealing, versus when you just have a lot of concealer and then you're trying to blend the concealer, but then you're also trying to shape your eyebrow, and then it's very messy. So I feel like I've learned or noticed that doing this helps you avoid more mistakes. So what I like to do is that I like to start from the tip and then work my way to the front, because I feel like when you start from the front and then you go to the tip, sometimes you don't like how the front looks, then you fix the front and you don't like how the tip looks, and then it's just a whole long process. But I feel like when you start from the tip, it's easier to try and connect the dots from the beginning to the tip, and then it's easier to work your way into getting what you like. I always feel like it's an easier job to do that, but I'll show you. See, now that I see how it would look, I don't like how it looks, so I'm just gonna adjust it accordingly. I'm still happy with the tip, I just don't like how it looks from the beginning, so I'm just gonna adjust how the beginning looks now. We're going to do the second part, and what I like doing is that I like putting the concealer right here and then joining this concealer with, and then doing this eyebrow but joining them here, so that I have a slight perfect alignment, or a slight perfect knowledge of how high and how low one is, so it's easier to control their lengths, if you call them lengths, but where they are. Okay, now I see that they're both in line, but the shapes aren't the same at the bottom. So now I'm just gonna adjust that. Okay, bottom wise, and they look alike. I'm fine, I'm happy with how they look at the bottom. Yeah, I'm actually happy. And I like doing this just to see if it goes in line with what I'm going for. And then I'm gonna do the top, but when I do the top, you're gonna see that I'm gonna start from the top and work my way to the bottom. This is because I feel like when I start from the bottom, it's easier for me to make mistakes, so I try avoiding making mistakes as much as possible. So when I start from the top, I just blend the concealer towards my eyebrow, and then as I'm going closer, I have a shape, or a definitive shape, or how I think I want them to look, and then by the time I get there, I already know how I want them to look. But like how we did here, we're gonna put the concealer up till here as well, so that we see if they're symmetrical, or at least almost symmetrical, not asymmetrical, almost symmetrical from the top as well. I'm fine with how they look. Now I'm just gonna blend everything. I'm just gonna use a clean, flattish, straightish brush. I'm just gonna use it to blend the concealer. And since there's not a lot of concealer, because we don't work with a lot of concealer, as you can see, it's easier for me to blend everything versus when there's too much concealer and I have to blend the concealer and blend everything. So we're just gonna do that. So I try to blend it in such an angle that looks like this, so that it doesn't look as wide in the beginning, as you can see. What I like to do now is that I go in with my hand and I use my nose bridge to compare. So I go in with my hand using my nose bridge like this, rubbing on my nose bridge, and I go upwards like that. That's where my eyebrow is going to start. And then I do this, and then I go upwards like that, and then I've made the line for myself. And then I like blending with my hand first, so I'm just going to do that, remove the line, and then I'm just going to do that, and then I just blend the brown on top and at the bottom. And then sometimes I just do this when there's like too much on my forehead. This is my forehead on my nose bridge, when there's still brown on my nose bridge. So I just do this like that, like that. And I like this because now that it started here, now you can work towards aligning it where you want to align it, so that they're not too far apart, but then they're just not too close. So I like them like this. The last step is making sure that they don't move as much as possible and the hairs stay upwards, because I didn't cut my eyebrow hair, I didn't do anything, I didn't shape it, so I'm gonna just try and make sure that they stay upwards and upright, versus when they go down and then you see them here and then it's just a bit, it's not a cute look. So I use the eyebrow gel serum from Love Cosmetics, but you can't see the word now, but this is not beginner friendly, I won't lie to you, it's Orlando, guys. So you want to get the one from Essence, and I use the one from Essence. Personally, I love it. I've been using it, just that I got this one for free, so I was like, okay, why not? Perfecto, we're done. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. I hope you learned something. I hope I taught you well. I'm probably gonna do my makeup and then we'll be back, then I'm gonna say bye, but if not, this is my goodbye. Come on, baby, come on, girl, come on, baby. What is this flat chest? What flat chest? What? Flat chest. You have a flat chest. I know.
Nothing.
I'm gonna get some money and deplete my flat chest. Ooh, I'm gonna get some money and go to Dr. Oz to deplete this flat chest. Yo, I can.
My flat chest.
I can go.